We're back down in Mexico.
Don't have any other option.
This is our first Baja 1000. We don't have a single note in our map. The terrain change at the Baja 1000 is insane.
This is a dream that you need to make happen, and you've been waiting your whole life.
Wait, we did it! We did it. You better pull it together for Australia, mate. Because if you don't, we'll be right there. We're back. We're here in Ensenada, the big one, Baja 1000. Lifelong dream about to come true down here with my sons, my brother, my best mates. We've got a big team down here this year. So the plan is I'm going to run to race mile 200 with Jamie. Then we're going to switch seats. Jamie's going to have his first drive of the truck. Duddo's going to jump in for him. He's going to hand over to Dan, really good mate of mine, and Reese. They're going to take the truck up to race mile around 700, and then the twins are going to jump in. Big program out here, all the support from Australia, the support from Tisco has been amazing once again to finally do this, you know, from a plan that we made a very, very long time ago to be here at the 1000 for our first crack. Loop race this year, 840 miles, so we're not going to actually hit the 1000 miles, but to put in perspective, it's for all the Aussies, it's like racing off-road in the harshest, most remotest terrain that you can imagine, from Ballina down to Melbourne. So that puts it in a little bit of perspective for everyone.
Baja or
divine, I'm feeling the vibes. I feel like it's more than just a feeling, what we could define. Let's break through the ceiling, see what limits that we could defy. Cause I could do anything I want, it's for me to decide.
And we're down here in Baja right now, shaking down the Patriot spec truck. So the boys are out doing, I don't think this is about the 6th lap, 8th lap right now, so all going good so far.
That's just how we pay the price, right?
So we're actually just outside of Ojos and Ensenada right now. Jamie's in the truck. The sun's about to go down. My whole section's going to be during the day. So I'm going to do a quick little shakedown in the truck. Then we're going to get all the other drivers in. We're going to predominantly be running through the night, get the light bars set up, get everybody comfortable in the truck. So here we go. This is going to be a big one. It's going to be a long one. 20 hours non-stop we're going to be in this truck. So come with us for the ride down here in Ensenada, in Baja, California.
That will never bring me down. I feel like a king right now. I feel like a king right now. I zone out when it get too loud, but I'm still locked in, getting lost and found. That will never bring me down. I feel like a king right now.
Gonna take my eyes, you're all I can see.
That's really,
That's fucking pretty much how
your whole
how our
section
whole
is?
section is. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it all scrubbed through there.
Yeah.
The low light, with them on, those lights, it still works quite well. You can pick on that low light, you don't, the top bar does nothing.
Yeah.
It's the bottom bar looking down in front.
Yeah.
We're back down in Mexico, Ensenada specifically, and this is what it's all been about. This is everything that you've seen on Patriot Racing, you know, from racing Polaris Razors at, you know, the Fink Desert Race and moving through into a trophy truck when kids getting into a 10 card. This has been the end goal, and we're finally here, and we're going to do it, the Baja 1000. It's the ultimate expedition, you know. It's 1,000 miles of the roughest terrain in the world, you know. For me, the Baja 1000 is the pinnacle, you know. It's rough, it's remote, it's nasty, and there's no guarantees. And I think that's part of the reason that you want to go out. You want to see if you can conquer it. You want to put yourself mentally through the paces. You want to put the gear mechanically through the paces. And you want to put all your relationships through the paces, because that's what gets you to the end of this race.
Changing up from our last race of 400 miles to now 1,000, we have changed our team from 2 new drivers to now 4 of us. Coming in to the Baja 1000, you can't prepare for it as a team like anything else. This isn't just a longer race. This isn't more hours in the car. This is a dream that you need to make happen, and you've been waiting your whole life.
The maps get released only 2 weeks before the race. You know that you're going to be leaving from Ensenada, but you don't know the direction that the truck's heading, whether it's heading clockwise, anti-clockwise, if it's heading down towards Cabo, if they're going to send you up north, up to Ojos first. You don't know where you're going until 2 weeks before. But we made a really strong plan with the team. 4-driver team for us is quite unusual, and it's about me giving back to all of these people that have supported me, and that's why we've decided to do it. So, Jamie's in. Just had my first run in the truck. First time I've driven at night. Everything feels mint, on point. Yeah, everything feels absolutely on point. Jamie's going to get in for the first time now. Going to run at the night, get used to the light bars. First time he's actually driven the truck in kind of race conditions. He had a quick lap when I first bought it. It's going to take him a bit to settle into it, but yeah, I'm pumped for him. I'm super excited for him. He's earned it. Been a super long time coming for him, and finally having my brother racing with me at the 1,000. Like, does it get any better than that?
My first time at night, Jamie's first time driving. He's let's say he's had a few hurdles in getting to this point. I think he's tried to get in to have a drive 3 times. That's the 4th time. Yep. And just unfortunately, it just hasn't worked out on the other occasions. But this is his first driving, mate, from the nav seat. It was incredible. Like, super smooth, really nice run through there. Really good bit of track to test on for our first sort of night run. Mate, I'm just so excited to get into the truck on race day and have a really good crack, and yeah, put our best foot forward for the 1,000 for our league.
first time I did like about 4 or 5 corners, went jutted on like these brakes. It's not turning enough. I jammed it a bit more, if that makes sense, and just like that, and then it goes. Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest things what he's talking about is just actually getting this car on race day. Like, first time driving the truck, actually I have driven it once. We made it 2 miles and blew a shock out of it. And then to get out here at night, it was a little bit intimidating. But I think after the first 3 corners I settled in, it was fine. Truck performs a lot better than what I thought, especially the brakes. The more you use them, the more the thing turns, the more it goes, and obviously the more it stops. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to race day and actually giving it what it's built for.
Yeah.
Left one, right one. Nothing marked. Nothing marked. Left one, right.
Pretty much our first sort of shakedown run in the truck. We had a small shakedown run in the truck at Plaster City. All my experience is in Class 1 buggies, so yeah, it's a pretty big step forward. It's a bigger machine. Getting in the truck, just settling down, taking a big breath, and you know, just driving it and sort of working out what it does. You know, it's a beautiful piece of machinery, and we're going to enjoy spending 7 hours in that thing racing the Baja 1000.
Good track to learn on. Yeah, good track. A few S's here. How are you finding it? Good. Good. Settling down now. VCP. Doing a great job. We've got a gate coming up here. Okay.
As different as the Can-Am is, there are a lot of similarities. So to hop into that truck today after 500 miles in the buggy, yeah, it gives you a good sense of feeling. But yeah, we're looking forward to it. Can't wait to get into it.
All seconds, just rub. Yeah. Ride the berm, fucking just let it do its thing, eh? Yeah.
Left one, right 2. Left one, right 2. That's easy. Yeah. So the brake's fucking weird here. Left one.
Yeah, so we made changes to the truck on how the bias used to be more set to the front, now it's more set to the back, and it's very, very different to drive it like that. The car drives nothing the same as how it did. In certain sections it's nice, certain sections it's not, but I think it's more of just a learning curve thing, so you just got to learn how to drive it like that.
Yeah, I think like once you get used to it, it should be all good, you think. Yeah, you just have to learn it. Yeah.
Driving during the day compared to driving at night with all these rigid 5 bars, it doesn't make a difference, honestly. Like, you're just as comfortable driving at night, fast or slow, as you are during the day, so it's a lot of fun. It's a new thing that we don't get to race back home in the dark, so that's fun and exciting. So yeah, we're just keen for racing day. We'll be getting in the early AMs, and it should be good. All you have to do is give it to us.
And Jamie's just got to give it to me.
It's simple. It's so easy.
I'm going to give it to you. So it's Shakedown all buttoned up. It's super exciting to see this all coming together. You know, driving the trophy truck is you know, it's an experience that unless you've done it, you can't explain it. To see my brother do it, obviously see Dan do it. You know, Dan was the one that kind of this is all his fault at the end of the day. You know, you've heard it in a few episodes. You know, 2012 I think it was, he introduced me to off-road racing. I raced my first Fink with him. First time I ever went to Fink was with him, to give him the opportunity to come over here to Mexico, to Baja. His whole family's coming out. It's just amazing. You know, this sport is, it's a team effort, you know what I mean? I'm the owner of the team, but I can't do it on my own. You got to have everybody out here and everyone committed, and yeah, sick night, awesome night, trucks in one piece, back on the trailer in really, really good shape. Tisco's done an amazing job. They've been burning the midnight oil. A couple more changes for the 1000. I'm feeling really comfortable, and I think the rest of the team is too. So we've got to get to work now, pre-running. So pre-run, eat, sleep, pre-run, repeat. That's going to be us for the next week until race day. I'll get in the truck for qualifying, and let's see what we can do. we've still got Jamie and Juddo over in San Catine. They're running out that side. Dan's still over in San Felipe. Today, my plan, we've just left the house in Ensenada. We're going to run down to Santo Tomas. So about race mile 80, we're going to put the Razor on track at race mile 80, and we're going to run to the tunnel at about race mile 145 today. So what I find for me when I'm out pre-running, we'll go and settle the base notes and we'll do the big hauls. We'll do 150, 200 mile days when we can. But then what I like to do is start breaking it down into very small sections. So I'll enter the track at different speed zones in different sections, and then I'll kind of start looking for landmarks and just burning in, you know, different corners and dangers and that sort of stuff. So only going to be very short for us today. We're going to run about 60 miles. We'll head back to the house about lunchtime. We'll get some burritos or some tacos on the way back, and then we're going to get the kids up to Ojos, about an hour and a half. But I'm going to get to show the boys the coast. I've got Kent and Andy riding with me today. We're going to get over to the coast side. We'll see the beach. This fog is going to be epic when we come up through the mountains and down to the coastline. So yeah, pretty pumped. Back in the pre-runner and now start just breaking this thing down. Pre-running officially starts around 10 days before the race. That's when SCORE officially open the pre-running. The advantage of pre-running down in Mexico is it is an open course even during the race, right? There's very limited regulations down there, so we can get onto the course at any time. You know, our team got in about 2 weeks prior to the race. This is our first Baja 1000. We don't have a single note in our maps. You know, we're racing against guys that have been racing down here forever. They've all got notes, they all know the track, and ironically, and I think to our disadvantage this year, they've actually released the same course that they ran last year. So every one of the top runners, every one of the teams, they know it, they've pre-run it, they have their notes on it, they have their race history on the track. So for us as the newbies, we had to put the work in. Race mile 110. No, that's going in the edit, mate. So race mile 110-ish, right at the moment. I'm freezing. I decided not to leave my jacket. It was nice and sunny on the backside of the hills. Come over, all the fog set in, but this is where I hit the coast about 2 or 3 miles up here. So about race mile 102, 103-ish, I hit the coast, and I'm pretty much on the coast from here all the way down to race mile 210. So I come in through a couple of towns, Arindia and a couple of Vicente Guerrera, I think it's called. I come in through that town as well. Is this Baja? This is Baja.
This is Baja, baby.
This is the dream right here. This is what it's always been about for me. How we've kind of organised the running of this race, I'm going to qualify the truck because I've got the best chance of keeping the truck in the best shape. I've got faster drivers here. I think that Christian can definitely out-qualify me. Dan can out-qualify me as well. But I've got the most seat time in the truck. So we just want to get the truck to the start line. It doesn't really matter over 1,000 miles, right? Because I qualify, I have to run first. Yeah, whoever qualifies the truck has to be the first driver in the truck. Now you can do 10 miles and change. A lot of strategies happen like that. And it just drew straws when the map came out that I got the coast section. Yeah, which amazing. And look, as the team owner and the wallet, I think I deserve it, right? So what we were going to do, second driver in was going to be Jamie. Jamie's drawn the shortest straw. He's got the most technical, slowest section. You boys haven't seen it yet. I've watched some of the footage. He's going to be predominantly rock crawling for about 200 miles. And then we got Dan getting in at race mile 450, and he's going to run from race mile 450 up to the 702. Now Dan's definitely the most experienced driver out of all of us. He's won a lot of races in his buggy, very experienced on 2 wheels, ex-Supercross rider, Supermoto rider. Dan's not a concern for me at all. He will hand the car over to the boys. If we're going to be fighting for a podium at the end, there's no better driver on our team than Christian. He'll be given the green light, and it'll be up to him at that point. If we're running good, get the truck home. If we're fighting for a position, then Christian's going to get the opportunity to just go full send.
and get to the finish line. So that's kind of how the race is working for us for this year, right, boys?
Not that you'll have time to stop for a selfie, but pretty cool spot.
We can get a selfie now, but I won't.
Yeah, on the jump.
Yeah?
Empezó la guerra, que se suelten los chingadazos.
Don't know what the f he just said.
I will not be compliant. If you push, I'm defiant, just try it.
What we're going to do is we're going to just get everyone settled in. So we've got a couple of new drivers, new navigators with us for this trip. So Jamie's going to jump in with Dan. He's going to run into Can-Am. We're going to run over to the coast. He's going to teach these guys a little bit about the way that we do notes and try and get it sorted out. So I don't know, maybe about 100 miles of pre-running in, but we're back. We're here in Mexico. Absolutely stoked to be back.
The terrain change at the Baja 1000 is insane. It's everything that you could want or not want, yeah? There is rock crawling, and I'm talking tight, can just fit a trophy truck through some sections. Massive cliffs. There's big sandy because it runs through San Felipe. It's so diverse.
Yeah, day 2 underway.
Hey guys, how you doing? We're day 3 down here in San Felipe.
From 785 to 810, we're going to run this section twice, 2 days, it's 25 miles. I feel for this year's 1000, they did a really good job with the track layout. A lot of coastal sections, open desert washes, the silt beds, a little bit of rain there, which meant some wet conditions. So the overall layout of the race was really good, really fun. I feel like there was some sections in the 400 that were more technical for us, but thank God now Dad is doing those in the 1000.
Got a very, very technical start for the first 40 odd miles. Very technical, very slow, a lot of first gear stuff. And then I get into the hills, and at about race mile 100, or a little bit less, race mile 90-ish, I hit the coast. And when I hit the beach, it's wide open for me for the next 120 miles. And that's my jam, that's my happy place. Jamie's kind of drawn a little bit of the short straw. He's got Fred's tractor trail. That's scary, he's going to be hitting that at night. Very, very notorious part of the track. Dan gets into San Felipe, which Dan, as a technical driver out of our crew, Dan's probably the most well-rounded. He knows what these things can and can't do more specifically. And then Christian Nash, and I've got the run back up through Valley T and into Ojos, a section of the track that they know from the Baja 400. So it worked out really, really well. Worked out really well. The sequencing and the terrain changes are just, yeah, absolutely epic. I'm really looking forward to it.
Just pulled up at Arindia. There's your section.
Good. Fast.
Yeah,
fast.
Yeah. You got through it super quick.
Yeah. Fast.
Years and years and years of wanting to come to Baja. Now we're doing it, and I'm actually doing it in a car with Patriot. So super excited.
Who comes out for their first time and does a pre-run at Baja 1000?
We just pulled up race mile 160-ish. 7.5 kilometres wide open, pinned the whole way. With a couple of 4K straights and some big whooped out sandy sections, and it's just, yeah, unbelievable. twins will get in at race mile 7:02 and then they'll come back through here race mile 7:45.
There's nothing in this world that can truly prepare you for the Baja 1000. I'd say that we're definitely a lot more confident as bank racers because we've done that 8 or so times. We're coming into qualifying. Dad's going to be driving and this is our first time qualifying at Rancho Nelson, which is where you see all of the massive jumps and the people around all over social media.
Race mile 1:45, so we're at a spot known as the tunnel. So we've just banged out 65 miles. That's going to be us for the day. We've gone a little bit later than we thought. Tomorrow I'm going to run from the 1:45 down to the 2:10. Carlos is here set up with the toy hauler. So, Carlos, chingón. Everyone, this is Carlos. You want to say hello to everyone?
¿Qué tal? Buenos días, buenos días. Estamos bien emocionados de estar aquí con nuestros amigos australianos, con el Justin, la familia Montesalvo. Estamos echándole muchas ganas, estamos trabajando duro para sacar esta carrera adelante.
You're my man, eh? I caught a little bit of what he just said, but this is my man. Been with the family with us. Well, this is our third race now.
Oh yeah, I'm very excited and I'm really happy to get to know you guys.
Yeah, awesome. So we've got Sarah's actually flying in tomorrow, so Sarah and Mia are coming in tomorrow. So we're gonna go back, get set. You're gonna take the doggies out?
Yeah, let's have some fun with the doggies.
You want to tell everyone about the doggies? What are they called, the doggies?
Yeah, the big dog, the little dog, they're my real friends. They're here. Mexican stuff, buddy.
So Carlos takes care of everything down here for us. So he preps the pre-runners for us. He obviously chases us. Look at this. We got lunch ready?
Yeah.
Beautiful burritos. All right.
Warm burritos. Come on.
All right, perfect. We'll get something to eat, get back into the house, and then Carlos can take the doggies up to Ojos. I said to you this morning, I was thinking the tunnel was at 1:15 and look. This trip, I've been planning on getting the toy haulers out for racing down in Mexico. It just hasn't happened this year with how busy we've been. Ironically, the TH730, about 2 weeks before the Baja 1000, we had a customer trade that in at Patriot Campers Las Vegas. And the TH610 that you see, the graphite one, that's actually Clay Croft. So both of those toy haulers have been in the United States since 2018. They're both 7-year-old toy haulers, but to have them there changed everything for us, especially when it comes to pre-running. You've got to keep in mind when we're out pre-running, we're working 8 or 10 hours a day. Our chase team are living in the truck. Typically, they live in the truck. You know, the heat there down in Baja, you'll see everywhere that you go down in Baja, you'll see all chase cars on the side of the highway waiting for their drivers, air conditioning on and the team sitting inside the car. So with the toy haulers, they've got fridge, they've got kitchen facilities. Carlos would have the awning set up every day, chairs out, and I've never seen him so happy, you know? He's refused to come back racing unless we bring a toy hauler, come back pre-running with us. But the advantages of having the toy haulers there, and at the end of the day, the Patriot Campers gear are built for this stuff. The pre-running game is crazy, it's out of control. You know, you have four-wheel drive Mason trucks with 1,200 horsepower out pre-running. And what they do to the truck is just destroy it, you know? So every single day that we're out pre-running, lines start getting burnt in, silt beds start coming from nowhere. You'll pre-run a section on one day and you'll run through it and it'll be nice and hard packed. You go back there 2 days later and it's a silt bed. You know, you can barely get the Polaris through there with four-wheel drive.
Yeah, this is the right one. It's the right one? Yeah, it's the right one. Okay.
The locals in Mexico is 50% of the reason that we'll just continue going back there, because the people down in Mexico, the people down there are just, they're just beautiful people. It's a beautiful culture, beautiful country.
It's all good?
Yeah, it's fine.
Good job.
Hey!
What's happened?
A lot of people don't know this fact, but it is actually a very well-known secret out here in Mexico that you check your notes from the driver's side, but just a little bit higher. So yeah, that's what we're up to right now. Very technical stuff.
So we just got on to Judd. Jamie and Judd have
They've don't know exactly what's happened, but they've broken something on the front of the toot on the pre-runner over in San Quentin.
You want to explain to everyone what happened, Job?
Oh, we had a boo-boo. Front passenger corner, boo-boo. Yeah, get that on the big job, huh?
Rebuild another toodle.
Just razoring, mate.
Baja things?
Baja.
Just doing
Baja.
Actually, I call this twin things.
Twin
This
things.
is twinning.
No, it's just Ashton.
Yeah.
At the Baja 400, Ashton broke the pre-runner many times, and unfortunately happened to my brother on this particular trip. Every day we were getting parts across to him, and the logistics of pre-running, they're hardcore. You know, we're spread out over maybe, I don't know, I don't know what the number is, but let's say the Baja Peninsula is, let's call it 200 miles wide, and the racetrack from north to south is about 200 miles. So let's say we're spread out over probably 400 square miles, yeah? That's huge distance to cover. So we have a team positioned, we have 2 teams positioned on the east coast, and we have 2 teams positioned on the west coast. So when we're out pre-running, we're moving around every day. There are some sections that you just can't get back to at night. So the logistics that go into that whole pre-running is, it's insane. But that's, I mean, for me, that's a big part of the fun. I love figuring that stuff out.
Alright, so we're doing a little bit of maintenance on this X10 here. We're going to repack and tighten wheel bearings on this thing. This trailer's 8 years old, around that. We don't know when the last time the bearings have been repacked is, so we're just gonna make sure everything's all good in there. There you go, look at that. We are done. So what, that was probably half an hour. Bearings all done, checked, greased. Now we know that the trailer is going to be good for the rest of the time that we are down here. So happy with that.
Jangueando en la casa aburrido con ganas de qué, averiguando qué hacer por la noche. Entonces entras en mi cuarto pa' ver y dice, levántate mi amor.
Seems to trade parking with stickers, getting over checkpoints with stickers.
We are walking into registration with our armbands, so we're able to go in the finish line area, and also so we can walk the truck during tech.
What's happening, Andre?
Good, car 280.
Being back in Mexico, I've got to say it's so much fun because it's definitely the place where Justin and the boys come alive. So the energy when you're there from everyone, all the team and everyone that's supporting us, everything, the energy is great. The people around you are great. Everyone's so welcoming, and I love going to Mexico.
Registration here at the Baja 1000. Look who's joined us, just flew in last night. There was the flight.
It was good, it was good. Gets easier.
You pumped?
I am pumped, nervous as always.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You excited to be back in Mexico though?
I am, I love it here.
How do you think you're going to go like for 22 hours, all the boys in the car?
racing across the Baja Peninsula?
I don't know. I keep trying not to think about it because every time I do, my heart starts pumping. I don't know how you do it and how the boys do it, because me on the sideline, it's way too much.
Well, it's a family affair. Sarah would not miss it for the world.
Nope.
Mia flew in last night. Taylor flew in last night. Dan's wife Ingrid flew in last night. We now got a team of Aussies of like 17 of us.
Yes,
So
it's crazy.
qualifying is tomorrow, but here today, calm the nerves, get our bottle, get everything organised, and we'll get up for qualifying tomorrow. Baja 1000, we're finally doing it. Here's the thing about Baja, you don't get qualifying, you don't know where qualifying is. There's a couple of ranches around the place. You don't know where it is till you come and sign on. And it's a Rancho Nelson. It's like a supercross track, big jumps, big turns, big friggin' wild, which is really cool. Super pumped for that. Sign-on's done, wristbands on, qualifying tomorrow. Bottles of tequila in hand. All we've got to do is finish this thing. See you there. Good luck. Best of luck. Alright, so night before the big day, quali tomorrow. I'm just cooking a barbie for the whole crew. We've got the whole team in here tonight, minus Dan, Jacob, Ingrid and Reese is still over in San Felipe. They're still pre-running. It's on 7 o'clock at night. Just done a big reset in the house. The girls are here, so I'm going to put some meat on, put a barbecue on for the boys. Sarah's in there with Mia and Taylor, and we've got a big surprise today. It's actually Andy's birthday. I know he's been a little bit off today. He's a little bit off colour, a little bit homesick. He's missing his better half, you know. I know he's been on the phone to her back and forth all day today, so we've gone and picked him up a couple of presents. We're gonna have a big feed tonight and then a birthday celebration for Andy. Look, this is what this thing's really all about, right? It's always been about everything that we do in Patriot Games. It's about the family, and we do everything as a family, you know. It's my dream. It's always been my dream, and the whole family comes along for the ride. But tomorrow it all starts. The action starts.
Just cleaning up all the data. So basically what happens is we've got 4 different sets of maps that have been created out on the track. Language is consistent, but everybody's got their own little intricacies.
Definitely a little bit nervous, not gonna lie. If you follow Patriot Games, you know that it's just not my jam. It's a 1,000-mile race, so whatever, doesn't matter. We could start dead last in the class and it really doesn't matter. You can win this one from the back. As long as we're lucky, we get a bit of clean air. All I wanna do tomorrow is I wanna get the truck to the start line. This is not about racing for us. This is about handing over a very, very good car to the next driver. That's what it's about. Everyone's gonna run at 60, 70% pace, and that's what you got to do to get the truck to the finish line. There's no point going out there belting the thing, hurting it tomorrow during qualifying. And we see it every year. I see it every year watching the Baja 1000. You see cars get 2 miles, 12 miles, 15 miles, because they've beat on it in qualifying, they've broken something, they've damaged something that lets go during the race. So tomorrow, whatever, I'm gonna have some fun with this. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this. Got the whole family here to support. I'll do the right thing by the team, and wherever we end up on race day, that's where it really matters.
stuff. Got all of it?
Okay, I'll take Carlitos, Sarah, and then whoever else wants to jump in with me. So I've got 2 more seats.
Qualifying, it definitely got me on the morning, but look, I really attempted a different mindset this year. I didn't talk to the camera guys, I didn't look at Instagram, I didn't post anything, I wasn't looking at emails from work. I woke up that morning, I had a really bad sleep the night before, like I normally do, prior to qualifying. Sarah and I were lying in bed talking about, you know, what if I stuff this thing up? And there's a lot more on the line now, a lot more on the line. There's 3 other teams that I've got to get that car to, and I can ruin this race. I just wasn't going to let it get to me, you know? I wasn't going to let it come to me. It was just going to be another morning. We're going to get down there, and it was eerily calm for me.
Morning, qualifying day. So we're on our way up to Rancho Nelson. You can see it's kind of the weather's starting to come in now. So we got rain last night, got a big dump of rain last night. So the track's going to be nice and wet and muddy. The fog's sitting super low. So I think Rancho Nelson, we've got a stage at 8 o'clock. Should be out on track by about 9 a.m, which I hope that's enough time to clear this fog up, because that's going to be pretty hardcore. So we've got the whole team together. Tisco's on their way out there with the truck. They got in late last night. The truck's all prepped, ready to go. I haven't seen it since we shook down the other day. So yeah, qualifying, nerves, jitters, they're all starting to settle in right now. But look, let's just get this thing around the track nice and clean, and we'll see where we end up for race day.
Border jumper! Border jumper! Are we in Australia yet?
Hey, where the kangaroos at?
Where the kangaroos are. He hasn't picked up his armband yet, so he's worried he's going to get caught. He's like, where's the kangaroos at?
Anda ready esa mujer, pa' que todos puedan ver que no necesita un bobo como tú ni como él. Ella nunca va a caer.
Well, I'll show you my new baby. Yeah, you ready? You ready for this? So, my buddy Matt from MG Airbrushing done me up a new helmet for Mexico. Thank you, brother. So I've got the Australian flag on this side. Got all the family kind of ghosted in the back there. Christian Ashton and Mia and Sarah. And then on this side, that's our Mexican tribute. It's Day of the Dead, only a couple of days ago. So that's for Day of the Dead. And this is just kind of celebrating a bit of Mexico. We've got the skull at the front wearing a sombrero, and then an Australian and a Cobra. So yeah, it's really stoked with that. I've had my old helmet for a long time, but it was time something new and kind of represent a little bit of Australia. You can see all the carbon kind of bleeding through. This is all hand painted, all airbrush. So brother, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Gonna go out for a sight lap now, so I'm just waiting for the truck to come down. We're gonna go out and have a look at the track. We'll get some notes dialed in. Juddo's gonna ride with me for qualifying for this one. So we're gonna try do something a little bit different. Have Juddo in the truck with me, and let's see what we can put down.
Let me tell him one time, I've been on the grind, this is my prime. Let me tell him one time, I've been on the grind, and this is my prime. Yeah, I'm sorry for the wait, didn't think I'd come up, y'all just need a little faith. I've been patient, just waiting on the river with an ace. Gotta move real careful, we coming surveying the place. I touched down in your city, that's a rival. Y'all got one thing on your mind, it's survival. But if you wanna take a shot at the title, call the medic, we checking your vitals. One time, I've been on the grind, this is my prime. Let me tell them one time, I've been on the grind, and this is my prime. Tell them one time. Said I'm on my prime. Let me tell them one time, I've been on the grind, feeling real good, yeah, on my prime. It's about that time, say your goodbyes, 'cause ain't no mess for the way that I grind, yeah, I'm on the
last two at 19. Okay, ditch green. Jump green at 46. That is f***ing hardcore.
That is hardcore, dude.
I want like them
hardcore.
I see the
flips, the offs. You're not in the stadium at all.
Yeah.
There's two jumps. You're down in that gully and up on that ridge, like the whole. It is hardcore. So just had a look at the course. It's brutal, like absolutely brutal. The opportunities out there to mess this up is crazy. So we thought it was going to be in the stadium and on the track, and it's not. There's probably 3 turns on the stadium, then you end up in those hills up there and down through the gullies, and it's just yeah, it's brutal. There's no opportunity for mistakes here, right? So we're just gonna have to get the thing around nice and clean.
So when you set your mind, I was already gone. I was away from home. I was gonna walk you
He's ran a recorder for doing the sight lap, and then he's plotted all the points for where jump, green, L1, L2, R2, something like that. So then he's just going back through that now, and instead of the plot points, he'll now put a note of go fast, slow, jump, etc., etc. So only got half an hour before you head out for your qualifying lap. So this is what they seem is the fastest way of getting that data straight in. Obviously the boys have got the card out, they're going through it as well, Justin and Jamie, and this is Judd's way of making it happen. Yeah.
Back at home, buddy. Back at home. Back at home, Brad.
Oh, they're off. Yeah, buddy. Yes!
Left 2, right 2. Check green. Left 3.
Smiles, brother! Horrible! Yeah, that was horrible! 69. Dude, horrible. Wait, we did it! We did it. Yeah, boys! 5:13. Huh? 5:13. What's our word? What? Ninth. There's still a few more. What? Ninth?
After that?
Yeah.
Nah, there's got to be more to go.
Currently 9, yeah.
Good.
We made it.
We made it. First time in qualifying together. It was definitely, it wasn't peas and carrots. I think I yelled at Judd, I think 2 or 3 times. Where are we? Maybe a little bit more. Give me the fucking goals. Where it? Anyway, we got around.
Got around.
Right now we're sitting in 9th. So we're top 10 spec truck right now. So we'll have to see how it finishes up today. Big improvement over the last race, which was 26. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
On a
That's
much,
enough.
much worse score.
Yeah.
So anyway, look, didn't care where we finished. You better pull it together for Australia, mate. Because if you don't, we'll be right there. So we just got the best news ever. 7th in spec class, 12th outright right now before the big boys go out. But starting the Baja 1,000 off 7th, I don't think we could be in a better spot. Like there's 1,000 miles to go. Starting off 7th, all we got to do is keep our shit together. If we can keep our shit together, me and Jamie just got to do our job. The race starts in San Felipe when Dan gets in the car, and then we've got the twins to send it all the way home. So, yeah, 7th, couldn't be in a better spot. Absolutely stoked. You boys stoked or what? Yeah! Yeah, boys.
Oh, hang time.
Oh, cool.
Gives you a new perspective when you see these guys doing it after you've had a lap yourself. It all looks pretty tame and pretty easy from out here, but there's a fair bit that goes into it. Putting together a lap that's yeah, as good as you can possibly do. So there's a lot of intricacies in where you turn in, what the corner does midway through and all the rest of it. So that's definitely something I need to learn a bit more about. It'll come with seat time, but yeah.
In Australia, we can't get that close to these trucks, and just to feel that landing just in front of you, that's just unbelievable. But they're on another level, these guys. Wow.
All right, qualifying's done. Absolutely pumped. All the boys are up the top. I'm on cloud 9. 7th start for the Baja 1000 is like, it's almost the perfect spot. We're close enough to the front. If we're smart, we can be there at the end when we need to put it down. We can put it down. So well, I'm glowing. I thought I could do it. I knew I could do it. It's just taken me this long to really kind of put it together, and made some changes today and they paid off. So I'm stoked, absolutely stoked. Like, I can't be happier. You saw we blew a couple of corners. We were 2.5 seconds off 4th place, you know what I mean? I think we were 4 seconds from 3rd place. So it's coming, we're getting there. All right, did we do good? Yeah! Whole team's here, the truck's in one piece, qualifying is done. I feel happy, I'm going to drink beer. Yeah! We're going to have a beer. See you guys on race day. This is absolutely pumping here today.
Might be the pick, eh?
Oh, we're here, we're about to get on the box. Got my lucky charm with me. Hey, look at what we got. Look at that Patriot truck.
We have all the race notes now that have been combined by everyone. We're looking at 8,500 different rights, lefts, jumps, waypoints on the course.
Finishing the Baja in 10th is going to be much better than not finishing at all. We've got to be smart.